swallow this.
Welcome back to Reasonably Afraid. It's your mom's favorite mom's podcast.
Yeah.
Inside of your mom.
My great-grandma inside of my mom.
That's right.
Made
you got
for
it.
moms, by moms, listened to by moms, and moms doing mom stuff.
And the rest of you are welcome too. Today we're talking about Gremlins for our Christmas episode. I got my co-host with me as always, Ray Reyes.
Yeah, some people are opening presents during Christmas. Other people are opening up their wrist.
Craziest line in the movie. I wanted to say that so bad, and I heard you saying it, and I was so jealous.
And also very accurate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? First fun fact before we even introduce you two, they wanted that stuff cut from the movie, and
Joe Dante fought for it?
Joe Dante told Steven Spielberg, I want that in, and Steven Spielberg was like, you got it, champ. Anyway, we also have our good buddy and co-host who missed this Thanksgiving episode but was filled in for by our friend Kara Dunton, everybody.
What's up?
Yay, Kara's here with us for Christmas.
Yeah.
Clap,
So
clap.
you
Clap
skipped
for
over
me.
me. No, you guys, you skipped over me. And Sean Dolan was the guy that got replaced on the Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah.
And it's our buddy Sean Dolan, everybody. Yay. Okay.
Mine was louder.
So, how did you feel about Kara's filling in for you? Did you feel like
I loved her performance. I thought she was hateful towards those puppeteers or whatever, but it's fine.
No, hey, first of all, I don't believe you watched it. I think you just heard me say, I didn't want to offend any puppeteers earlier today.
I saw that clip, to be honest.
That's all Sean watched was
the
the
only
clip.
thing I saw, yeah. He's like, I'm sure she did fine. I don't need to watch this.
Well, I saw
I didn't
her-
realize my performance was being critiqued. I thought you guys just needed me desperately.
Both are true. Anyway, yeah. So if you saw our Thanksgiving episode where we talked about Thanksgiving and Black Friday, Kara filled in. She did a great job. Thanks for coming back.
Here I am.
Nice of you to join us. I was worried that maybe you'd say, I didn't like that and fuck you forever. But you didn't do that. So thanks.
No.
Wow.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It
Yeah.
made me feel good to make people laugh.
Uh-huh.
I watched the clip and I was like, oh, I made them laugh. That's nice. That was nice to do.
So Sean's got his car back, which is nice.
Yeah.
So you're able to come and be a part of things again.
Yeah, and that was a
how's your new
reference.
car?
That was good. It was a reference to because there's cars in Gremlins, so I was.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
There's also a car
Yeah,
called
there are
a
a lot of
Gremlin.
cars.
Yeah.
That's in Gremlins.
Yeah.
Really?
There's a
Yeah.
car called Gremlin?
Yeah.
It's in the
Oh.
movie Gremlins.
Which car is that?
Yeah, because I haven't seen this in
Is
a
it the
few
punch
years.
buggy?
No.
No, that's
it's called a Gremlin.
punch buggy. That's
Oh,
a
okay.
Volkswagen.
This movie is a good movie.
Thanks, Sean.
Really good contribution. Sean, when's the last time you saw Gremlins?
It was before the housing crisis, for sure.
Which one am I, right? So it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're all here to help guide you through it.
It's okay. Like, I mean, I remember the core, tenets of the film. Like, I know the 3 pillars of what makes a gremlin dangerous. Like, you know, how to go
So
to
go
make
ahead,
it go
name
there. Because, well, first of all, what's it called again? A Furby?
Oh my god.
Gizmo.
Well,
Gizmo.
we can get into the whole Furby
Mogwai.
debacle later. Because
Wait, is there a debacle?
Oh, with Furby? Yeah. I mean, the Furby looks exactly like a
Yeah,
gremlin.
it's
Yeah,
it's
it does.
So-
Wait, which came first, though?
Gremlins.
Well, Gremlins came first.
They did.
wouldn't say
Furbies came out in the 90s, and then they got sued because they were like, that looks like a gremlin. And then from that lawsuit, they did end up licensing, and they made a limited edition gremlin Furby that looks less like a gremlin than the Furby looks like a gremlin, if I'm being honest. But it was interactive, so it could interact with the rest of the Furbies because Furbies can talk.
Pull that up. You see that? Look at the new the Furby gremlin compared to the
It's
OG.
only the eyes and mouth, though, that I feel like look like a gremlin. Just like the whole build of a gremlin feels very different.
Yeah, but the things that they made it to do to look more like a gremlin, it made it
make
look
it
less like a gremlin. I don't know.
Yeah.
They gave it like weird feet or something like that. I looked at it yesterday, but I don't remember exactly. I want to look at my phone now.
This is
Let me
trippy
grab
though.
my iPad and I'll look it up.
Because my child brain, like, I genuinely thought there was always like an association, a direct one from the beginning between the two. But to find out they were suing each other is.
Well, yeah, they were like, hold on, you can't just make merchandise from our movie.
That
And they're
looks
like, no,
exactly
it's
like it, yeah.
different. And they're like,
No.
they somehow reached an agreement, limited edition, fully licensed Gremlin Furby, but it was not technically a Furby. It's like a Furby friend, but it can still talk to Furbies.
This is weird. This is weird,
They're
man.
like,
this
"No,
is
no,
like
no,
when
it's
Hall and
different.
Oates
This
sued
one
each
can
other.
Get wet.
Wait, Hall and Oates sued each other?
Sucks, man. It had nothing to do with Christmas either, I think.
When Hall and Oates sued each other had nothing to do with Christmas. That is depressing. Good thing you
But
brought
I mean,
that up.
you would think so because like his name is short for holidays.
Didn't like Gallagher sue Gallagher because they're
Yes.
brothers and they stole each other's act?
So
Really?
Gallagher 2 was the
Yeah.
brother, and he basically was loaned the act by his brother. I think it was when he couldn't do it or he didn't feel like it, but they wanted like the brand to keep going. You good?
Yeah.
Okay. He wanted the brand to keep going, so his brother started doing it, but then he refused to stop doing it when it was time
He
to
was like, wait,
give
hold
it
on,
back.
can I have it back? No.
Yeah.
Who would you rather hang out with, by the way, too? Like, I love Gremlin's look, man. He just seems so cool.
Yeah. He's just more chill.
He's a good
Yeah.
guy. He's
The
a
other
good
ones-
guy. You just don't get him wet, and then he's fine.
Yeah.
Is he a good guy? That's like my biggest question about it. Like, why every time he gets wet, everything that comes out of that thing is evil.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
can't
And then he
help
plays
it.
the victim. He's like, oh.
Oh.
And they're
Sounds like a
torturing
lot
him,
of
but
my
they're not doing
exes.
that bad. Like, they're not like
Alright.
really being mean to him.
No.
They strung up the dog by Christmas lights, but with like Gizmo, they just like tied him to the train track of a model train, and they were like, oh, and then he was just like, ow. Like
I
they
mean, he
weren't.
looked terrified on that dartboard. It was very sad.
'Cause he's
Wait, no, he
victimizing
didn't.
Oh
himself.
yeah, he was adorable the entire film. Like it was the cutest thing in the world.
Fun fact.
Up until I found out that it was voiced by Howie Mandel.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Bullshit.
In both movies,
Yeah.
because Howie Mandel has like a big credit in Gremlins too, which honestly I think is the movie we should be talking about.
Yeah. But does it take place in Christmas?
We don't know.
It
Nobody's
takes
seen
place
it.
inside a building,
Okay.
inside a building that doesn't work.
Okay. We're trying to cue stuff up for clips. Okay, so we're gonna say it like this. Wait, what's something enticing we can say to start the first fun fact?
Oh god, if we have to do it like this though.
I'm just kidding. I'm not. I would rather blow my head off than keep doing it. Like that.
Bet you didn't know.
Oh yeah, there you
There
go.
you
Wow.
But did you know? Did I
Yeah,
sound
that's
like
That's
great.
good,
That's
man.
good,
Okay.
yeah.
But
Oh,
you can't
wow,
stop.
but did you know?
Wait, hey, okay, but you can't ask afterwards. You gotta just go to it.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
But did you know that Steven Spielberg actually is the one who made sure that the Gremlins and the Mogwai were two different? Hey, what are you doing?
Dude, nobody can tell.
What are you talking about? There's a camera on you
Oh yeah, I
sucking
forgot.
off
I was
a
thinking
lollipop.
I was thinking of there's like
It's a
some people that
candy
only
cane.
watch audio, so
Oh, you know what though?
I mean, but
One of our
this
most
one is like
popular-
pointed at us, so he's not on there. So I'll just cut to that when he's doing that.
One of our most popular clips is Sean's thighs, so we could actually zoom in on
Yeah.
this while I'm doing the fun
What
fact.
kind of podcast is this? This is like a question I have.
We got to put Sean back on the couch so we can go viral again.
Yeah,
Sean just, you know,
I
it's
love
a
sucking on
podcast
this
where we
candy cane.
exploit Sean for views, Sean's body for views.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you guys, you
specifically.
can't put a hard candy in front of me and not expect to suck on it.
it's a good point.
All right,
Anyway,
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I think Sean would definitely fuck the sexy gremlin.
From Gremlins 2, because she
Yeah.
wasn't in this movie.
There was a
That you
drag
just-
queen gremlin though.
What?
There was a gremlin in drag though.
Oh
in
yeah.
this movie?
Yeah, in this one that was
Pull up
sitting
a
at the
clip.
poker table.
Yeah, I
She's
mean,
pretty-
because
she's pretty
I mean,
cool.
those gremlins like do a lot to mimic human behavior.
Right.
And
right.
from my
good
perspective,
point.
I kind of would like to rewatch it, but from the perspective that gremlins just want to be chill, cool people because they're having so much fun the whole time.
They really
Right.
And they just like don't understand how society works, and they're like, ah, ha, ha, we'll make things fun.
Yeah.
And then everyone just gets mad at them for no reason.
Yeah, they're just kids
Yeah.
with ADHD and everybody's hitting them.
Yeah.
I think-
They
yeah.
like go caroling and they like put effort into that.
That's
right,
sweet,
right.
actually,
I think
yeah.
they're just confused when it comes to the social norm of violence.
Yeah.
They're like, this is fine, right? If I just cut you.
I just kill you.
Yeah. And
Oh,
it's just
God.
like,
They do kill. Yeah, they do kill, though, so that's...
do they?
Yeah.
They'll
I
like,
want to.
Yeah.
I
when-
want to.
I feel like they act, they like, it lead, they just know violence and it leads to killing. but are they actively trying to kill?
I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of them have guns, like way
That
more
is true.
gremlins than you expect have
That is
guns.
true. That is
Way
true.
more
I
than
forgot.
anyone.
At one point, he's
I forgot
like-
they're strapped.
Stripe is like, oh, water, and then turns around and there's a gun, and he goes, gun, and it's the funniest thing because it's like, what
Yeah.
is he? I have a lot of questions about like it. Like a friend of mine was like, I think that they might have like a hive mind mentality because
Yeah.
they all seem to have some type of shared consciousness. They know how to do everything, but also. Even in Gremlins 2, sometimes it feels like they're recalling things that none of those gremlins were alive for.
Holy shit.
So
Oh,
that's
yeah,
my
yeah,
question.
yeah.
I don't know if you have anything written down about it, but I want to. I want to understand.
They also like separate throughout the town,
about
but
it
then they do all show up at the movie theaters.
Yeah.
So like they just
Which
just
means
put the
that they
word
have
out or something.
a concept of what a movie theater is,
Right,
and they
right,
know
right.
it's going to be dark and not going to have any windows, and it's
Yeah.
going to be a safe place for them during the daylight.
And they
Yeah.
really
How do
like
they know
Snow
that?
White.
How do they know how to rewire a stoplight?
Yeah.
That
yeah.
is actually
They
something
know,
that was
like,
in
a
my
lot of
child
stuff
brain.
that
for
they
20
didn't like they were just born the day before, and then suddenly they know all these things.
Yeah, they like really understand mechanics.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of them is forklift certified.
Yep.
He drives a tractor.
So, you ready for your first fun fact?
Yes.
Initially, Gremlins was a story commissioned by Walt Disney. This sounds crazy, but Gremlins is a story about how. Remember how Dick Miller's character in this old drunk, right? That xenophobic, right? Where he's like, "Oh, the foreigners and the foreign guys," right?
Like, oh, they're putting stuff
Yeah.
in the cars.
Yeah. So this is actually based on World War II lore, which was that there were like little gremlin fairy type things that were in RAF planes for the Royal Air Force. So they were like the enemy is like putting little fairies. It was like stories they would tell as like campfire story type thing where they would be like, there's like little fairies ruining the mechanics inside these aircrafts instead of going like, yeah, shit kind of breaks down because war sucks.
Yeah, and maybe this is poorly designed, and there's some fatal flaws within the engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
But
instead,
what we could do
and
is
so
racism.
so Walt
With
Disney
fairies.
commissioned a guy who was writing a story about that, and then like turn it into an actual like fictionalized like I don't know if it was like, supposed to be a novel or a script or something, but Walt Disney originally commissioned it, and so that's where this originates from.
But
is
why?
The idea
So
that
you-
Gremlins, the term Gremlins was actually used for it. Was like that they end up in the engine. Gremlins in the
Whoa.
engine.
Because there's a lot of focus on like them destroying or like manipulating technology
Yep.
throughout the film. But I was like,
yeah.
why are all these guys mechanical engineers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah,
around
and then
goes
one
everywhere.
also watch Flash Dance.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
just a big fan of Flash Dance.
Yeah. There's a bunch of like movie references.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah.
obsessed with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah.
So let's before we jump into the full film, let's talk about some of the aspects of the movie, like we always do at the beginning. Yeah, I guess we should have said this up top. If you've never seen the podcast, we're stand-up comedians and our friends who talk about horror movies, and we give you all the fun facts and go through the stories, and we make it funny while we do it. So we're gonna jump into it. Gremlins, 1984, rated PG. 107 minutes long. Wild to rate this PG, but in the 80s it was still kind of normal to. It was like
Well, there
right
wasn't
when,
a lot of blood. It was green blood.
Well, because PG-13 didn't come along until like Indiana Jones.
Yep.
I believe Temple of Doom when they ripped the heart out of the guy's chest.
Yeah.
is-
Kalima.
So like, but what year was that?
I think that was also 84.
Also
I think.
grossly offensive to say Kalima during that because that's like a Hindu deity.
Oh yeah.
Oh my fuck! What's
That is like not
What a-
violent.
What a
Well,
great.
she's not violent, but it's not the whole context.
not the-
is,
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's not. She's not evil.
What a great time to bring it up. As usual, when we talk about the 80s, we always say the same thing. It was the 80s.
Did they do coke on set?
Racism.
Someone
Yeah.
was doing coke on set for sure.
Oh yeah.
Corey Feldman's in this, but I think he was.
He was too young for coke,
Yeah, I mean,
or maybe I don't know. It's Hollywood.
yeah, but anyway,
Hollywood in the '80s was a fucked
fucking
place,
insane,
dude.
dude.
Yeah, it still
Crazy.
is.
We'll get. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Still is in a lot of ways.
Still not great.
yeah, it's still not. Yeah, there are still actors from those times that are basically billionaires now, and probably doing really questionable things. But you know, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist either.
And yet, here you are.
I also have more to say about that.
I don't want to be conspiracy theorists, but you guys got 3 hours.
He was
I
waiting
don't
for
know to
us
say
to.
that there are some Hollywood execs that are involved in sex trafficking rings. I just.
Avril Lavigne was replaced by a clone named Melissa.
Named Melissa? Wait,
Oh
you know-
yeah, no, this goes deep.
Yeah,
you gotta
we
go
can't.
down that rabbit hole.
That
And
rabbit
she's
hole's
like,
wild.
stop that.
And you know what, dude?
Yeah.
Say what you will about horror and like, I think when you look at the genre, there's less awful people
Yeah.
compared to the rest of Hollywood, and most of the time it's usually
Oh
like,
yeah, Ashton Kutcher objectively committed statutory rape, but we can keep going.
Wait, really?
oh, okay, so we're gonna talk about Gremlins,
Or not?
the fucking movie Gremlins. We're talking about it.
Wait, are you
107
punking me right now?
Kara, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it.
Sorry,
Me when I get statutory raped by Ashton Kutcher? Are you punking me right
Well, he
now?
started dating Mila Kunis when she was like fucking 16, dude. Because
Oh
Mila
my-
Kunis was on that 70s show when she was like 14 years old.
It was a 90.
No.
We always just move the goalposts.
Yeah.
It's like Thanksgiving.
All right, let's go. Let's
Yeah.
continue.
Oh, now you're here. Well, good. Thanks for fucking joining us.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
Christ.
Like, devolve
20
this
years from
into-
now, we're gonna be like, it was 2025.
We all had long COVID.
For 15 years. All right, Gremlins, 1984, PG, 107 minutes long, directed by Joe Dante. Of course, we talked about Joe Dante many times on this podcast.
Dante's Inferno.
Dante's Inferno. He did that one. That was good.
Yeah.
He did that one. God damn it.
That's what Gremlins is. Gremlins 2 is. It's just like the rings of hell.
Oh yeah.
Oh, because the one building stories and stuff.
Is every Ring of Hell a different Joe Dante movie?
Yeah.
The first one's
That's
the
the
Burbs.
real
Yeah, the
Dante's
first one's the
Inferno.
The second one's Sandlot 2.
The Howling would be one of the Joe Dante movies we
Yeah,
covered
yeah,
already,
yeah.
as well as The Burbs.
Yeah, where werewolves that use firearms.
Yeah. Fucking sick.
Well, and
dude.
that's my one complaint about werewolves is not enough guns.
Not enough guns,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, put those claws away.
Yeah.
Use your guns like a man. Gremlins 2, the new batch, of course, which you also watched.
Oh man, I wish we were doing this podcast about Gremlins 2.
We'll do it next month if you
Oh
want.
my god, yeah.
'Kay.
I have a lot to say about it.
I'm down for that.
Okay.
Mostly because I was waiting for the sexy gremlin to show up in the first one, and then she didn't come.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, well now
She
I have
usually
to
doesn't.
watch the second one. Well, it's strongly implied at the end of Gremlins 2 that she has sex with a human man. Strongly implied.
I wonder what happens though. Like this, I mean, it's cross species. There's no way that a half human, half.
Well, it depends if he
gremlin
gets her
baby-
wet.
Oh. Whoa! If you come on a gremlin,
Oh
do
my
they?
Yeah.
Well, it's also
Is
like
it just water, or does cum also?
because also whenever gremlins like get wet,
Yeah.
they get on their bellies and they're like, ow, 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 ow.
Oh, yeah,
and they like
it's-
stomp their little feet as if they're getting spanked.
Yeah,
Oh my
it is
God.
very sensual.
Have you? Did you notice that?
Mm-hmm.
Little Gizmo looked like he was getting a little spanking.
Yeah,
He
he was.
did.
He
moaning
was
a
naughty
lot.
on
Yeah.
Christmas.
Oh,
What are you
wait.
trying to eat?
Looked like it hurt in a good way.
Yeah, oh,
you know?
like getting
Yeah.
a little gizmo.
Little
Jesus
gizmo.
Christ.
Is this what you want the podcast to be about?
Is it? Be honest.
We didn't sexualize gremlins.
I
all right?
did.
Gremlins
They did.
Sexualize
gremlins.
themselves.
They were already being sexualized
Yeah.
for years.
Did you see the way they were dressed?
There it is.
They were asking for it.
Naked all the whole time.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Except for when they
Written.
wear clothes.
Written by Christopher
little
Columbus.
sexy Yodas.
What? No bullshit.
Written by Christopher Columbus.
Okay.
Yeah,
He goes by Chris
fucking-
Columbus.
He
I
goes
think.
by Chris Columbus.
To be
That's-
clear, it's not the guy who did all the stuff.
That's right.
fucking murdered
Amazing.
my people and made Harry Potter movies.
No,
Fucking
we should.
piece.
Piece of shit.
I
Every
bet
time I watch Harry Potter, I think about what Christopher Columbus did to Puerto Rico. Piece of shit.
I don't think he
Sorry.
would believe me. Could you explain to him the difference between these two human beings?
Chris Columbus and Christopher Columbus.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, one of them sailed the ocean blue,
Mm-hmm.
and then did colonialism in like a lot of terrible ways.
Yeah.
a
The
lot
other
of
one
murder and stuff.
fucking made gremlins. Like, one of them did like genocide,
Yeah.
and then one of them made Gremlins,
Right. Yeah.
which I love, by the way.
And
Yeah.
directed
Which one?
the Harry Potter
Like
films.
genocide?
No, Gremlins.
Oh.
Yeah, one of them raped and pillaged the Taino people. The other one wrote Adventures in Babysitting. And
Yeah.
Home Alone 1 and 2.
Mhm.
Mrs. Doubtfire. And, of
Ooh,
course...
hello.
So wait, and sorry. So who did this one?
Chris Columbus.
Chris Columbus.
All right.
And, of course, the Harry Potter movies. Directed and produced those. So and Jingle All the Way. He produced that.
Oh,
Mm.
Yeah, you like that movie?
with Arnold, right?
That's the one.
Yeah, and Jake Lloyd
And Jake Lloyd.
from Clone.
Is
Nope.
that the Turbo Man one where he's like
Yeah.
looking for Turbo Man?
Sinbad?
Mm-hmm.
Sinbad's in that?
I think
Yeah,
so.
he plays the mailman who he kind of ends up having a feud with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Composer.
Jamie.
Composer for this film is Jerry Goldsmith, who passed away in 2004. But he did the music for Twilight Zone, The Stripper, whatever that is, Planet of the Apes.
Twilight Zone stripper.
Yep. Planet of the Apes, Patton, The Omen, Poltergeist. I mean, the guy is a legend in horror and other composition. What's going on over there? You guys okay?
Sean has trash. Do you want to put that there?
Is it done?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Thanks. Sorry.
You guys
go
really
on.
are married.
Com-
That was like
Yeah.
What
real marriage material.
Megan does
Wait,
for me.
Because
Like,
I feel like his mom.
Yeah. What do you think marriage
and that's
is?
what you that
No.
reminds you of your relationship.
well, we don't have to unpack that.
We don't have to get into that right
I
now.
have to go.
No, she's not. I mean,
No,
listen.
it's Christmas. That's what we're doing, right?
yeah.
We do have like a mother-son relationship at times, but then it gets a little confusing.
Sean actually has mommy issues that he's pushing onto Kara, his wife.
I like the idea that Sean keeps
do that to my best friend?
We were at a bar and this couple came up and talked to me and the woman was like complimenting me a lot and I was like either they're a couple and they're trying to have sex with me or this girl's doing that really weird wing woman thing where she's like, oh my god, you're so great, like blah blah blah, anyway, like do you want to fuck my friend kind of thing. And I was like, whatever it is, I'm not interested in either of these people. And I was wearing a ring and she looks at Sean. She's like, what are you, her brother? And I slip off my ring from my middle finger to my ring finger. And I'm like, oh, we're engaged. We're engaged. And and then they left us alone.
Yeah.
dude.
And
That's
that's
a great way to
where
go
the
about it.
lore comes
Yeah.
from.
And it was a magical night.
Yeah.
For Kara, it was just a night where she was trying to avoid fucking this couple. For Sean, he fell in love.
Yeah.
So it's like I never looked at Kara that way, but I guess I could commit.
I guess if you're my wife now, I guess that's how people get married. Someone just says, we're engaged.
It is dangerous for you because you commit to the bit so hard that it's like.
Well, because I usually say I can't commit to a man, but I can commit to the bit. But maybe what
But
I
what if
needed
they're
the
the
whole
same?
time.
Was
a
committed
bit of a
to
man.
A bit of a
bit of a
man.
man.
That sounds like a Tyler Perry movie.
A bit of a man. Oh my god. Okay, we have to do more of the movie we're talking about.
Sorry,
Wait,
Sean
you
has
wanna
to do
do it
his
again?
posing.
Yeah, sorry.
It makes
Oh,
him
yeah,
really
dude.
happy to do this.
Okay.
Very good.
The cinematographer for this film, John Hora, he passed away in 2021, but he was the cinematographer for The Howling, the Twilight Zone movie, Smooth Criminal, the music video.
Lots of people in this movie have died.
Yeah, man.
Well, it was made a while
Yeah, it was
ago.
made-
Yeah.
But
maybe
also,
the
do you
80s
always
or
do
something.
this where you just list off every person who worked on the movie who died? Is that like something that...
Honestly,
they just
I
happen
would.
to have died. I always list off the people that worked on the movie. They
Oh,
just
okay.
happen to have some of them died. So
And you say it every time.
there's a bunch alive. So we'll get to that.
No, okay.
If
no, I was
you're
just wondering
excited,
if,
are you
like, if this
excited
is-
for Alive? Are you okay?
Just make sure you mention it that they're alive.
They're alive.
Otherwise, I'm not going to know. And I
Yeah.
don't know if I should go drop off flowers at the grave
Yeah.
or...
Yeah, a bunch of them are
Obituaries,
probably
dude.
married
Should I
here.
write a
or
poem?
Buried here.
Yeah, and then like
About
also
it?
if they're in critical condition, mention that. This guy's
Yeah.
he's
I'll
still
write a
hanging
poem
on.
and whisper it to the wind. So
Oh.
maybe their departed souls will still hear me across the universe as they become stardust. And
Yeah. Let me know every PA that has a life-threatening disease.
You want me to keep going? Or?
Yeah, no, go.
Okay,
go.
great.
I'd rather
Hey,
do
you're
poetry. Can I read you a poem I wrote? It's 3 pages long.
No, if it has anything to do with Gremlins, yes. Though.
Lastly, the effects creation by Chris. What's his last? I think
Cornell.
It's Wallace. Chris Wallace. But it's spelled
Biggie
W.
Smalls?
Yeah, it's spelled WALAS. So it's the.
That's
is that
crazy.
Scottish? Wallace.
Wallace.
I didn't know
Wallace?
Biggie Smalls worked on Gremlins.
I hate you
Wallace.
so much. He worked on Scanners,
Scanners.
Piranha, Airplane, Humanoids from the Deep, Return of the Jedi, The Fly.
Oh my God. Josh
Yeah.
Goldblum in The Fly, but only after he's 90% fly is my dream man.
Who said this?
You can hear that episode on our Patreon. It's
Can you?
basically.
Didn't I record a whole episode about that and you guys didn't record sound?
You can
Oh.
hear it, but not great.
You can kind of hear it on our Patreon. Don't forget to give us
yeah.
$5 a month just in case you want to
You
kind of
hear-
hear.
You hear it through the camera audio.
Speaking
'cause
of-
I don't remember what happened with the audio.
Speaking of our Patreon, what a great time to plug it.
Make sure
Join
you
our
join that
Patreon.
Patreon. All the episodes that we can't post are up there because you can't really hear them.
There's only one with fucked up audio. The rest
Yeah.
are all great.
Yeah.
It's $3 a month is the lowest tier you can start at. It goes up from there. And we want to shout out all our Patreon members now. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate you
guys.
for
You
keeping
didn't give
the-
me shit. I'm not getting paid by Patreon.
No, you're right. You can talk.
To be
You-
fair,
I don't
we're-
care about
none
you
of
guys.
us are.
Wait, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, this is
None
just
of us
paying off-
are. The Patreon is just paying for the equipment alone.
Oh, cool.
They know that. Yeah.
Sean
Shout out
bought
our-
me a Coca-Cola today at the donut
Yeah,
store.
you,
So
know, you don't see me bragging about it.
We want to shout out our top tier members. We got Pete on the audio top tier, and we got Kelly and Nicole on our video top tiers. So thank you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, a present.
please let this
What?
be for me.
I like that he
No,
reached
it's
under
not.
the
I'm sure it's
tree.
for you
From
guys.
from our friend Kelly, top tier Patreon member. Sean, are you ready for this, dude?
Oh my God! What do we stick something in that
We're gonna
hole?
find out what it is now.
Sean.
No,
Sorry.
dude. You open the box.
Dude, relax. It's not a gremlin.
We got.
Ghostbuzz.
Look at this.
Aw.
Pennywise.
You'll
dude.
float too. You got You're Doomed. You're all doomed.
Doomed,
Nice.
doomed. You're all doomed.
No, you hang up with the scream.
I love that.
Friends till the
Yeah.
end.
Nice.
For
We all
Sean,
flipped
remember
on
this from that episode?
Friends till the
My
end.
favorite guy.
Yeah, 1, 2. Freddy's coming for you. That one's for you.
Freddy's great, dude.
And just the tip, I promise, with Michael Myers. You want the?
Michael would never say that.
No,
What do you say?
he wouldn't say anything.
No,
You
he's-
want the
Say
scream
anything.
one or the?
What did Michael say?
what do you
No,
want?
Do I get to take
No,
it
what
home?
did
Yeah, you get a second. Sure.
Michael Myers
It's
is a
like I'm gonna steal
nonverbal
from
autistic.
you.
Yeah, but in
man.
this guy, what does he say? Just the tip,
So,
I promise.
do your Patreon members have your
Oh.
address?
Several of them actually have the address because they were following me before this podcast.
Hey guys, if you want our address, make sure you follow that Patreon. We just give it out.
Yeah, they're actually. I'm not worried about them. Everybody else worried.
We're not worried about our Patreon members now, but we'd like to join our Patreon. We will tell you exactly where we are.
Come on.
On the Patreon,
Not
you
me
can
and Kara, though. We live elsewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just me. and
Together.
Zach.
come
in
kill us.
marital
We're
bliss.
in marital.
bliss.
Every day is a new honeymoon.
Yeah, every day we're like, wow, again?
Again?
Chill as fuck.
This is crazy.
Oh, what the heck?
So on the Patreon,
Still here?
on the Patreon, we have behind the scenes hangout stuff we cut out of episodes because we get a little too crazy sometimes. And we also have we do watch throughs of
Not
movies.
enough. I feel like sometimes we live way too much.
We leave way too much. That last Child's Play episode was insane. We left the whole thing in. It's nuts. I
What?
don't know. It's insane what we talked about.
No, it's
Oh
fine.
yeah,
No, it's fine.
I think I said that Chris Kyle, the American sniper, had Chucky dolls, and that's where he learned to shoot children.
No, but don't say that again.
Did it again on this one.
Oh yeah, sorry. I could cut that out. I
Kara's
could
like,
cut that out.
This is the public park.
I
You
get.
not-
I'm honestly, I'm getting the right people mad if I'm being honest.
All right.
And hey, look, if you want to hear us talk more about shooting children, make sure you subscribe to that Patreon. We'll give you our address.
All of this is
Yeah.
going
I'm
on
not
Patreon.
saying it's a good thing.
Okay, we got to.
I think I'm saying that we shouldn't have been in Iraq.
Jesus fucking
Come-
If you don't agree with my opinions, join
It's
the
a miracle
Patreon.
anybody-
I'll give you my
Hey,
address.
wait, hey, real quick, you think any of the Gremlins made it to Iraq?
Dude, that's
It's another
fucking
war.
great.
They're in the machines.
Jarhead, the movie Jarhead, but it's all replaced by Gremlins.
It's there in his head instead of the machinery. Gremlins is your depression and your PTSD. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Great way to keep it
Anyway,
relevant.
if you want to watch alongs with us, we every now and then we pick a movie to watch with our friends. You watch Thanksgiving with us. We had a
You
good
guys
time
really
with
tricked
that.
me into that
We
one.
really did. We made Kara think it was a real movie.
Yeah. Well, one, it starts off with
Thanksgiving.
just titties. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, so I'm just sitting down with my two buddies. And I think this is a porno.
That'd be wild if we did
And then
that.
instead they just used slurs for the rest of the movie.
Oh,
So-
it's only a couple. It's 2008.
Oh my god.
2008?
Yeah.
Sean,
Oh
would
my
you-
god. Now all of a sudden it's not the 80s. It's 2008.
Sean,
Yeah,
would you
yeah.
mind listing off all the slurs?
I'm not going to do that.
All right.
I don't know what your game plan is here, but I'm not playing.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
If you did, I'd be
But
like,
if you guys
want to
join the Patreon,
can we do the fucking movie now, please?
All right, yeah, go ahead.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. It's a miracle anybody finishes at a single episode. We're-
They're
Christmas
fine. They love
miracle.
us.
I
they
never
love
have
us.
a problem
God bless
finishing.
them. I love
Yeah.
them for the what? Jesus, dude.
Yes.
Dude, fucking falling along over here.
I love my wife.
happy life, happy wife.
Oh yeah, dude.
Gremlins. Shout out Gremlins.
Shout out to Gremlins.
Kara, I feel like you're the one who definitely is going to be the most cognizant of the way this story unfolds.
Mm.
And if you need help, we're all here. But if you wouldn't mind guiding us through the movie somewhat,
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah.
So there's a mediocre inventor. He's a white man.
Great way to
Very
put it.
mediocre.
Yeah.
He has bad ideas that don't work.
Doing
And he
elementary
is
school level
constantly terrorizing his family with bad
Yeah.
inventions.
Oh yeah, yeah.
but-
and stuff that already exists.
Incredibly supportive,
Yeah.
though.
Oh yeah,
And
his
they're
wife
trying
loves
their
him.
best while they're terrified to live in their own kitchen.
Yeah.
It opens in Chinatown where a man is trying to sell his invention, which is, it's like, it's a travel buddy. It's just like it's a
Swiss Army
toiletry.
bathroom.
It's a toiletry kit,
Yeah,
but like, shaped in a way that you would never need it.
Yeah.
it's a toiletry kit that you can't take apart.
Yeah. And he's walking around kind of trying to sell this invention when he happens upon a shop. And in this shop, there is, he hears this humming while he's trying to sell this
Well,
invention.
don't forget when they show the grandfather, they hit a gong.
Yeah,
thank
it's
God.
so it's very racist. He's in Chinatown.
Oh yeah, it's so racist.
Yeah,
It's so racist.
and they do this a lot whenever they're doing like very Asian stereotypes. Is whenever anyone in like this like very offensive garb is on camera, they just make a big gong sound. So right off the bat, we're doing bad.
Yeah, if you didn't need the visual cue of him being Asian to know he's
Yeah.
Asian.
1984.
But he hears this humming, and then from the corner of his eye, he sees like a little guy in a cage that does this little singing, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, this is the thing! I
So
need to
fucking
get this
cute.
for my son."
Yeah.
And kind of sounds like his son is a little kid, but his son is a full-grown man.
Oh
He
yeah,
works at
he
the
works
bank.
at a bank, dude.
But he needs to buy this, so he's offering $100, $200,
Yeah.
and the man whose name in the film is Grandfather is like, "I will not sell this," and so his grandson is like, "Meet me out back.
Yeah.
We need the money." So he ends up purchasing this creature, and the 3 rules are
Don't give it water after at all.
wrong. Okay, we
There
got
you go.
there.
You got it.
Don't feed it after midnight. Don't give it get it water on it or whatever. And make sure you do what? You love it. You love it properly. You love it good, and make sure it's cared for and treated like right.
No bright lights, don't get it wet, and for the love of God, never feed it after midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
something
no
like
bright
that.
lights. No bright light.
So he
Oh,
brings it
shit,
home
Sean.
already. the son is a grown man who works at a bank, has a crush on a woman. But there's like a very rich old lady who's like really trying to kill this man's dog.
Just like they just kind of play that off like it's just like, oh, it's a lady. That's a fucking criminal threat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like a
but also the
fucking
dog does
misdemeanor.
attack her, and that's grounds to put that dog
That's
down.
true.
The
That's
dog
true, too.
bites her in front of everyone.
Yeah.
That's
Everyone's
true.
wrong in this situation.
She's like, I'm going to kill your little dog.
Well,
And he's
that's
like,
not how you react, but you could get around. You could, through
Yeah.
enough red tape, kill that dog.
It sounded like
Yeah.
a Grinch impression a little bit. the way she was talking. She was
Well,
like,
it's
Yeah.
kind of
"The
like
little dog. Yes.
Well,
This
it's,
is a mess of a legal situation, to be
yeah,
honest.
she's like Wicked Witch of the West, you
Yeah.
know. So the young man ends up with this gremlin, and he's like, "Oh, this is great." And like, here's the thing about this movie: people in this movie can't stop leaving sandwiches around.
What?
Yeah.
Everybody in this
Yeah.
movie can't stop taking one bite of a sandwich and walking away forever.
Yeah.
How many times does that happen? Are you sure? Really?
Eventually, and for some reason, this young man has a best friend who's just a little boy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
his brother. He's just
Yeah.
hanging out with a very young Corey Feldman.
Well, he also goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This kid's got a job at a. This dude's got a job at a bank,
Yeah.
and his best friend is like a little kid.
He's
who
like a
likes
10-year-old
comic
boy.
books.
And his
Yeah.
and his coworker is at a bar and just like basically like bullies him, a grown adult man. He's like, I'm gonna be a millionaire by the time I'm 25. What are you doing? And you're like, what is this scene?
I mean, but
Yeah.
also he kind of like plays it off, like that. Like I don't know. It honestly felt like it was just like life advice, or it's just like, hey man, you almost got fired today. You got to
Yeah,
get
he's
your
not
shit
wrong.
together.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
bring your dog to work. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
what are you doing?
Yeah.
dude?
Yeah.
That's
Why can't the
completely
dog stay in the
irresponsible.
house? It's especially the mom seems to be a housewife. Like, why
Yeah.
is the dog going with him?
Oh,
to
because
work?
of the inventions.
Oh yeah. Oh, because everyone lives in terror.
Yeah.
Eventually,
Well, and his neighbor, the Dick Miller, the
the
old man.
conspiracy
Yeah.
theorist who is like, they're foreign inventions. They're hiding things, and he's like just incredibly racist, almost to the point where it's like, is this just someone writing this character? Because
Yeah.
it doesn't always feel like it has that much to do. And of course, you told us the backstory of it, but in context of the movie, you're like, they probably didn't have to make him that racist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was. Okay, before we move on with the story, we do want to we've pretty much met the cast of characters now.
Yeah.
This is like the bulk of who
Well,
we're
we
talking
haven't
about.
met the bad guys yet because they didn't get there.
That's true. They have to be. They have to metamorphosize, right?
Yeah.
So
They gotta pupate.
the dad, Randall Peltzer, because that's written on all the inventions. They're the
Yeah.
Peltzers, right? That's played by characters played by Hoyt Axton. Hoyt Axton wrote the song "Joy to the World" by Three Dog Night.
What?
Yep. Isn't that crazy?
What the heck?
Yeah, the dad in this movie.
And let me tell you, this man is mediocre.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's just a standard '80s dad. Like, it's a mold fit for
Yeah.
an '80s movie.
Yeah.
Except the one thing, they have an orange juice presser in it where
Yeah.
he puts in one orange and it explodes orange juice for like 3 hours. And it's like,
Yeah.
how did you get that much orange juice out of one orange? That machine is brilliant.
Yeah, because it's multiplying the amount of orange.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
just
there's
get
no
it
way
to
that
come
much
out.
orange juice came out of. So, like, what's in this machine?
Yeah, it replicates orange.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oranges are like gremlins in this universe.
He's actually been in music a long time, and he had country albums and folk albums. His mother, she wrote Heartbreak Hotel for Elvis. So this guy found his way into movies through music. He was in the U.S. Navy, and he had a long bout with drugs and alcohol, and wrote a song called "Snowblind Friend," all about his coke addiction. So, R.I.P. Hoyt Axton, wild guy. Billy is played by Zach Gilligan. He was in Waxwork, Gremlins 2, Hellraiser 3, Cyborg 3, Hatchet 3. He's in a bunch of stuff, but he's in the new Gremlins movie. I
Yeah.
do
There's a new
believe.
one.
He's in and he's also in the show.
There's a new
Gremlins.
Gremlins movie.
You just
Yeah.
mean the second one?
There's a third one that's going to be coming out. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, with
Oh
Joe
my
Dante making
God.
it. So, and there's also a show called Gremlins: Secrets of the Mogwai, where he does a voice in that. So, very
There's some
exciting.
shots
Mogwai.
of him when he was walking through the toy like the toy store, where I was just like, "Is that Luigi Maggiani, dude? Look this."
Yeah, he
Does
looks
he
like him
look
with
just like him?
with the little curly
Yeah.
hair. Yeah, dude. Dick Miller, who plays
I love him.
Mr. Fetterman, he's the xenophobe that's telling everybody to not buy foreign cars.
Yeah.
He's in every single Joe Dante movie ever made.
Really?
Yep, and he got to start with Roger Corman back in the 50s doing all the old sci-fi stuff. He was also in the U.S. Navy. He was a middleweight boxer, and it was actually
Holy shit.
he was actually like a boxing champion when he was in his prime. But he was in everything from Bucket of Blood to Little Shop of Horrors all the way to Chopping Mall and Demon Knight. The dude's a horror icon. So,
Hell yeah.
and of
dude.
course the Burbs. He's in because Joe Dante. Phoebe Cates plays Katie, the love interest.
Oh, she was in Drop Dead Fred.
That's right.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Drop Dead Fred, dude.
I really want to remake that movie with me and Josh Groban. Because I just don't believe he's real.
Wait, hold on.
Cates.
But Josh Groban, what did he do with this movie?
Nothing.
Nothing. So there's a movie called Drop Dead Fred about a young woman who has an imaginary friend named Fred that no one else can see.
And who's in that movie?
Josh Groban.
No,
No.
God
No.
damn it!
It's the girl from
Cates.
Gremlins.
Oh.
The ones who's like, some people want to open up presents and some people want to open up their wrists on Christmas.
That was
And then
fucking wild,
That
dude.
is such a hard
crazy
line.
line.
Never identified with a line more than that. I was just like, holy shit, she gets me.
Phoebe Cates got her start in show business because her family is all in show business. So,
Nepotism.
yeah, but she started as a model at 14 because it's the 80s. She was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High that put her on the map. And then, of course, would go on to do Drop Dead Fred and many other films. And then would retire from acting and marry Kevin Kline. Isn't that wild?
Because if you marry Kevin Kline, you have to retire from acting.
Why?
Said you're done.
Yeah, well, that's just his boundary, dude.
Is that a thing?
It's my
I don't know who
boundary
he
that I
is.
don't want you to do your job anymore. That's not what a boundary is.
No, Kevin Kline, I'm sure, is a
Yeah,
good person.
yeah, Kevin Kline doesn't understand boundaries.
Let's start a
Yeah,
book
he's
with
building
Kevin
them.
Kline.
He's building them.
Around the person.
Yeah.
Of course, Corey Feldman shows up in this movie before his
Poor
coke
kid.
addiction. Once he's in the Burbs, he's full coke. But I think he's still just a child, and this is before Lost Boys.
They filmed that in Santa Cruz.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But there's a couple of cameos in this film you might not know about. Judge Reinhold, who was a popular actor in the 80s, got his start on Stripes, was later in Fast Times, as well as Beverly Hills Cop, all of them, and the Santa Claus movies.
And he's
Came
not a
out.
real judge.
No.
Really?
Really?
Just a guy that got
Just a
named
guy
that.
with a name
That's
Yep.
that would
crazy.
just judge.
Yep. Judge Reinhold went where all actors go after you've had a nice run in the 80s. He
hell.
most recently... that might be accurate for some of them. 4 Christmases and a Wedding most recently. So you can see him in that. Hallmark-style Christmas
Is
movies.
that the same thing as like
Do I have
4
to go to
weddings and
every-
a funeral?
Similar.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 4 weddings and a Christmas or whatever. 4 Christmases and a wedding.
It sounds like the same plot
Yeah.
from the title based on nothing else.
Yeah, except for Everybody Lives, it sounds like, which is unfortunate.
So do I have to go to every wedding to see him?
Yes.
No.
No. You have to go to 4 Christmases, and then you go to the wedding.
Yeah,
So-
and then that's like the secret code that unlocks the character.
Oh, like an escape game.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right. What the fuck? All right.
I just got excited.
Steven Spielberg has a cameo.
I
in
love
it.
this
Oh,
podcast.
he was at the invention place.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Steven Spielberg?
Yeah,
Yep,
when the mediocre dad inventor goes to the invention place, it's like an invention convention. And he's like, and
Invention
everyone has like robots and stuff that's really, really cool. And he's like, wow, I fucking suck at inventing.
Yeah.
I just have the
Yeah.
confidence of a
He's like
mediocre
holding
white
his
man.
Swiss Army.
Like a
bathroom kit.
toiletry kit that you just can't take apart that's just like glued to a brick.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Man, I want to see that thing again.
Another cameo you may have recognized. Did you guys recognize another additional cameo? Somebody that came out of nowhere that you might not recognize him because he was much younger, of course, in '84. Jonathan Banks, who plays Deputy Brent from
Oh,
Breaking Bad.
I did notice him.
Oh.
And there was a businessman that's been in everything too.
Yeah.
One of the bank guys.
Oh yeah. He was in 16 Candles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another Gong movie.
Oh my gosh. The racism.
crazy.
All right.
I will say something. The opening shot of this movie, and I think this is probably the most pretentious LA thing that I have said since I've moved here, is I cannot see the Universal lot anymore. Like immediately takes me out of the movie when I see the Universal lot because I'm like, I've been there.
That's what happens.
That's what I feel when I see places in movies that I've been.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I've been to the Eiffel Tower, so I don't like it.
Yeah, it's like you move to the place where they film stuff.
Well,
Yeah, like Lost
it's
Boys, they
just like-
filmed that in Santa Cruz, and I'm like, no, I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a fake city. It's
Yeah, it's clearly like not.
Santa Cruz.
real city.
Santa Cruz is not real.
Well, hold on, wait.
Whoa.
Oh no,
We
where did I come from?
We all disappear and you're just alone.
No.
In a void.
I live in NoHo. Oh, God.
I'll still be here.
Yeah,
That's really
'cause
sweet of
we're
you.
partners
Okay.
in life
Yep.
Well,
and in death.
But yeah,
Now
no,
I
Santa
regret
Cruz is
opening
not
my
real,
mouth.
and you were not there.
And of course, cameos for voices of the Mogwai.
oh my God,
Filled in by
Louis
Michael.
C.K.
No. Michael Winslow from
Mogwai?
Police Academy, who can do all the sounds.
Really?
Yep, he does it in his stand-up. His stand-up is mostly sounds.
Oh, you can do that?
Mm-hmm.
I should be doing more. I can do so many sounds.
Yeah.
I should be doing that on
Yeah,
stage.
you can
Are
totally
all
do
the
it.
like Gremlins stand-up comics?
Some of them, yeah. Peter Cullen, who does the voice of Optimus Prime in the movies and the TV show.
in my chest.
A really good Optimus Prime.
Yeah, that was good.
I fucking love the Transformers. I can't stop showing people Transformers porn at parties.
Yeah.
I didn't know they made Transformers.
Oh, she was just telling
It's
me
really
about this.
Can you
artistic.
do
I was
Optimus?
literally
Can you do Optimus Prime
like
saying "put the
DeviantArt?
lotion on its skin"?
It puts the lotion on his skin.
Perfect Optimus
It's like
Prime.
not
That's
very
good.
good.
And Frank Welker, who has 910 roles because of all of his voice work, but mostly known as Fred on Scooby-Doo.
Yoinks.
The original.
That's not even. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed.
Does he
You
ever?
did the wrong
That's
character,
Shaggy.
you stupid piece
I
of
know.
shit.
I didn't even do it well. I
What a
fucked the whole
dumb
thing up.
bitch.
Can we cut this part out? I hate this part.
I'm
No,
leaving this
dude.
Wait, if
part
we're
in.
cutting it
Oh my
out, can I
God.
just say, does he do some welking on set? Does he like welk it?
Now
Is
we
it
do.
what?
Now we do
Welker,
gotta
Frank
cut it out.
Welker.
Is this how you got to cut it out? He just bombs.
He's just a welker. He's
Leave
just
it in.
welking it.
Fuck
What is welking?
I don't know.
even
Isn't
mean?
it like a sexual
doesn't-
term where you like welk
Welking?
your stuff? Yeah, you welk.
All right.
Like
and,
felching.
I don't know. It just seems
I
like
can
it would
explain to you
be.
what that is.
Hey Siri, what does it mean to welk yourself off?
and the most popular Gremlin
Let me think
voice,
about that.
the most popular Mogwai voice is Howie Mandel.
Howie.
Yep,
Mogwai.
who plays Gizmo.
It
Yeah.
fucking
You might know him from Deal or No Deal.
blows
Sure.
my mind that Howie Mandel is Gizmo. I still don't believe it. I don't
And make
believe
sure
it.
you guys tag Howie Mandel in this podcast to
Yeah,
make
let
sure
him
he
know.
knows
Yep.
that he is relevant and we're talking about him.
Yeah.
Yep.
How,
I
I
love
love your work in Deal or No Deal. Like it's you know how to host the hell out of that thing, man.
Billy goes home to his father, who's brought him home a Christmas present.
Yeah. You know what it is? That's a little gizmo. That's a furry little gizmo. But even Gizmo's name actually comes from this like theme of like technology.
Technology.
Oh yeah.
He's a gizmo.
Mogwai actually means devil or demon in Cantonese.
Really?
And if it doesn't, then someone lied on the internet to me.
Yeah, probably.
Go ahead and comment and say
Whether or
something
not
if that's
it's
true.
Cantonese.
Yeah.
Eventually, our Billy is just hanging out with a child in his room,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and water gets spilled on Gizmo,
Mm-hmm.
and he just assumes his little like spank position where he's like, "Owie," and 5 more little gremlins pop out of him,
Yeah.
and these ones are different. One of them has a furry mohawk,
Yes. Stripe.
Yeah.
so we know
Stripe.
that guy's a little different. He's got a little more character, and seems to be their leader. And these guys are like up to mischief.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like at one point, he goes downstairs and his dog is strung up on the front porch with Christmas lights.
Now we have to ask
Wild.
ourselves: was that the evil neighbor lady,
Or, the
was
gremlins.
or the
because
gremlins?
these guys are
No, the evil
organized.
neighbor lady would have finished the job.
Yeah.
Well, she makes reference to it when she goes to the bank later in the movie.
Does she?
Yeah, she makes reference to
Yeah.
like your dog being caught up or something. I forget
Yeah.
what the line is, but
It's unclear.
Yeah.
But like you can sense
Maybe
mischief and evil.
She could have been in cahoots with the Gremlins.
Well, and here's the thing. If I'm harboring like some type of species that no one has ever heard of and I need to know more, what am I going to do with it? I'm going to take it to a high school science teacher.
yeah,
It's like a
Smartest in the land.
reoccurring trope that happens in horror movies.
it's in the faculty.
The faculty,
Yeah.
you know, they bring it to Jon Stewart, who's the high school science teacher who does the least scientific things with it.
Oh yeah, I mean, in this movie, he's like taking blood, which is like, why does that guy have like a blood taking kit for a high school chemistry class?
Yeah.
And like, don't want to take it to like a vet? He takes it to a high school science teacher who is already underpaid enough.
Yeah.
This
Right,
man doesn't
right.
have time for this.
He's taking on
For
projects
some like
now.
adult that works on a bank. Like,
Yeah.
what is he doing?
He's
That
like
was
not
crazy.
even. He's like too old to be in high school.
Yeah. And eventually, this dude, again, leaving out sandwiches.
Yep.
He takes one bite of a sandwich near midnight and then just leaves it. And he's at the school at midnight, takes one bite of a sandwich, and then just is like, well, that's it for the day, and just walks out of the room.
That's crazy.
That's how you get ants.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you not have ants in the Gremlins universe?
What's going on in this high school?
They
'Cause
spray
I have
pretty
an
well
issue
at the
with
back
it.
lot.
Several.
Yeah.
And cut back to Billy at home with the other 4 gremlins. He's like, oh, they need chicken. So he just grabs a giant plate of uncovered chicken wings from the fridge and just kind of dumps it into the chest where the like 5 unruly gremlins are, the 4 of them.
While they're still cute, cuddly
While
little
they're still
mogwais.
cute, cuddly. And then, much to his surprise, it turns out that someone's chewed through the lines of the clock. It was after midnight the whole time. And all these guys go into cocoons because they're pupating.
Excuse me?
Say it again.
They're pupating.
They're pupating.
Can you define
Yeah.
that for me?
It's the process that like a larva will go through when it changes to the next stage of its life cycle.
Oh, they're the metamorphosizing
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. To put it in Pokemon.
So they go
terms,
into, like,
turn
this-
they evolve into metapods.
Metapods.
Pupal state. And nobody can say this correctly in the movie. They're like, rah, 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 rah.
Yeah.
And these things are scary.
Yeah.
They're fucking terrifying. They're like full fog machines when they
Yeah.
hatch.
Yeah.
There's just so much fog.
Eventually, the one at school opens, and there's a little terrible thing that's like me everywhere. And this guy knows his mom is home alone with like 4 or 5 more of these things and doesn't go straight home. He spent a
No.
lot of time fucking around the school trying to catch that thing.
Right.
Yeah. After he's found the teacher dead with a
Yeah,
needle
he
in
found
his
the
ass.
teacher dead with a needle in his ass, which also doesn't make any sense because he was taking blood from him. But like, what syringes did he have filled with what that would have killed him?
Yeah.
Or was the
Yeah.
syringe just kind of like, well, I murdered him and now I'll just like put this into like, be like, got you back. But
Yeah, I assumed it was like a fuck you
Yeah.
for taking blood.
and also at one point when that teacher's doing science experiments, he gets it wet and the thing pops off. But they never address the fact that that guy had other gremlins around.
Yeah.
And then
Those
they just kind
gremlins
of
just-
gloss, like, because you see it pop over and he's like, what the heck? But he only ever has one. What happened to the other ones?
That's
They
yeah.
don't address that at all. Fuck that.
I hate this movie now.
No, don't stop getting on her side.
No, let him.
Fucking embarrassing.
Oh, okay.
fucking
First of all,
Yeah. Fucking don't just be like a yes man in this relationship, dude. Like have
she
your own
wears the
opinions.
pants,
dude.
okay?
I
You're
wear
like
a lot
people
of
pleasing
pants.
your
She
wife
wears
right
a lot
now.
of
No,
pants.
just
She
let
wears
him.
a lot of pants, like all the time. She's always
Yeah.
wearing pants.
I'm like insecure about my legs, so I don't
Yeah.
love wearing skirts.
She'll
Wearing
double
multiple
up.
pants
She'll
at
wear
once?
2 pairs of
I'll
pants.
wear 2 pairs of pants any day of the week.
Oh, okay.
Let me. Let them.
It's gotta get really hot. I'd assume.
Well, not if you're outside.
Oh,
in
it
the
is
snow.
really hot.
Yeah, it's really sexy.
I love when she wears 2
That's
pairs
the way
of pants.
Sean likes it.
I say double up, make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I
got
I,
a fetish for swamp
a lot of people.
I love layers.
Hey, not mine.
Hey, you guys want a fun fact?
Yeah.
No, I want to go home.
Wait, please. I want
Me
one.
too.
Just one, please. One.
Yeah, let's throw those fun facts in.
All right. Okay. Did you know,
Mm-hmm.
Sean, that that Gizmo and Stripe were originally going to be the same character?
No, I didn't. That's
Originally
ridiculous.
Gizmo was going to turn into Stripe,
Mm.
but Steven Spielberg, knowing what he knows about movies and what makes things successful and what makes people fall in love with a character, he was like, you need the good guy there, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need the buddy, right? You need
Well-
the buddy cop movie.
And they're stringing Gizmo up and kind of like torturing him. So for a
Yeah.
while,
Poor
you don't know
Gizmo.
where Gizmo is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Poor guy's getting tortured.
Yeah. kind of.
Gizmo, all of the when they're all in the Mogwai, the little cute cuddly, furry guys.
Yeah.
Those were really difficult for them because the inner workings, all the mechanics, had to fit inside of these tiny little things, and they actually had a really difficult time, and they would break down constantly to the point where the crew was actually falling asleep during night shoots because they had to wait so long to repair them.
Yeah.
So,
Wild.
so they actually enjoyed working with the full-size Gremlins more because they actually operated. They would last
Better.
a little better. Yeah.
Well, and a lot of
Yeah.
times you see Gizmo, he's like in a backpack.
Yeah.
And I think that they had to hide a lot of that stuff. And
Yeah.
that's why they're carrying around. He's like peeking out of like a giant backpack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you see so many times where they're doing like stop motion instead of like the
Yeah.
animatronic stuff, because eventually it's like, Jesus Christ, we got to get
Yeah.
this thing
We
shot.
just got to, yeah.
And the full-size Gremlins, the animatronic versions, also they had to only use so many at a time because they cost anywhere between, if you were to put it in today's cost, it's anywhere between 60 to 95K.
Holy shit.
And they
dude.
had a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why you could only have so many that were actually animatronic
Yeah.
to shoot with because they were so expensive. And they would break, so you couldn't just be like, well, fuck it, we'll make another one. You had to make the ones that could work, and that's why they had to stop shooting so much. To the point
Sounds
where
like a fucking nightmare,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
it was a nightmare. They didn't actually decide on these animatronics at first and these puppets because, eventually they did like in Child's Play where they had the floor taken out and they were able to like reach through and like
Yeah.
puppet them from underneath. Originally, they weren't sure what to do, so this is not a joke. This is 100% real. I made sure to look it up. I found an interview with Joe Dante confirming this. They brought in chimps, and they tried to
Oh.
put gremlin costumes on the chimps.
That's so fucking such a dumb idea. That's such a dumb idea.
It's like an alien. They made like a costume for an alien
Yeah.
baby, but they
But put a
tried to put it
kangaroo.
on like an Italian greyhound, and it was running around, and they're like,
That
"That
was
looks like
adorable.
shit. That's so dumb. We can't put that in the movie."
Yeah, it's
And
like
they had to
that.
scrap the whole thing.
It's like that, except the greyhound will eat your face if it gets too upset, right?
yeah.
Because chimps are they're notoriously violent if you
Yeah.
piss them off the wrong way. So as soon as they were okay with putting on the bodysuit part,
Yeah.
but they tried to put a mask over them, and they
No.
lost their fucking
And
minds
they're
because they're chimps.
insanely strong.
Yeah,
They're
Yeah.
like crazy fucking strong.
and then they shit all over Joe Dante's office.
Hmm.
So if you're ever wondering if you should do puppets or animatronics or real chimps and full
Well,
body
and Alan
suits.
Cumming did a great documentary about working with chimps in Hollywood and how they were getting them banned and like how terrifying it is to even raise chimps because they keep growing for their whole lives.
Yeah.
That someone will have a chimp for years and years, and then all of a sudden it'll rip off someone's face.
Yeah, because they want to see what's underneath.
Yeah, I mean, and they're highly intelligent,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and they're strong.
They're
and
just
it's-
trying to be little scientists,
Yeah.
They're the
little-
fucking
What's this?
sociopath of like the ape world, dude.
They want to look under the
Yeah.
hood, you know.
But they're like big children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They,
don't
they
know.
eat tiny little monkeys. They're fucking insane.
And they also eat your feet and genitals.
Ah.
If you get into a fight, and they go right for the dick. Carry on.
No.
Yeah.
Sounds like me. So all of a sudden, all the gremlins hatch.
Yeah.
That's
They're
right.
running around this already horrible terror house. But good thing they've established all of these inventions that can be used as weapons.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, dude,
All of
that
these-
mom's kill count is
Yeah,
wild.
She's
she
a
comes down,
badass.
and within 5 minutes, she's killed 3 of them.
Dude,
Like a
no
fucking boss.
Yeah.
fucking hesitation. She's like, you got your face in that blender? You're fucking
Yeah.
dead.
To where it almost didn't match with the script, the fact that she's getting choked out. I'm like, I don't believe it. I think
Yeah.
she could
Believe
have
it.
taken all 5 of them.
Yeah.
Let her kill them.
She
Well,
just
eventually-
straight up stabs one of them to death.
Yeah, and she's like walking around with knives. One like gets into the Christmas tree, and then it looks like the whole Christmas tree attacks her.
Yeah.
Billy
yeah.
runs in and is like, "Stop that!" And I think it's Stripe. He runs off, and
Yeah.
where does he go? The public pool.
Oh yeah.
Because then he's like,
Yeah.
"Look, it's time for me to like make $1 billion of me."
Yeah.
And they're rascals. And he just jumps into the pool.
Pulls up to the YMCA, dude. Should have seen that
Fucking
coming.
ape shit, dude.
Yeah.
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 Hell yeah, dude.
And he followed his little footprints in the snow. He was like, "Whoa, I'm a detective. Good thing that there's this perfect footprint
Huh.
path straight to the YMCA."
And then there was one set of gremlin footprints in the snow.
And then I realized he was walking with me the whole time.
Oh.
But they take over the town. One of the craziest scenes, and they're starting to dress up like humans. They're pulling pranks. They're like dressed up as carolers, and they scare this old lady who then like.
I like that they actually take the time to finish the carol. They
Yeah.
don't just go like, "Oh, we're here to fuck with your stuff." They're like, "We're gonna carol first, and then we're gonna
we're committed to the caroling,
which by the way is Christmas lore. Caroling was the original trick or treating. Back in the day, poor people would show up to rich people's houses.
Bring us some figgy pudding.
Bring us some figgy pudding. And what's the rest of that song? Bring us some.
Won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We
Hell
won't
yeah,
go.
dude.
So bring some out here. It's a threat. The song's a threat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
We will eat the
love
rich
that.
or figgy pudding, and you choose.
And guess
Fuck
who?
yeah,
Guess what they
dude.
did? They fed the poor back in the day because the poor's like, you better do this or we'll fucking eat you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Love that shit. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
shit.
and they're getting really technical.
Yeah.
They're like, they're wreaking havoc on all of our internal structures. So they know how to rewire stoplights.
Yeah.
They're
Well, where they go caroling is Miss Deagle's house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Miss Deagle, who you may recognize from earlier in the film, who's the asshole real estate person who's like mad that people aren't paying their rent on time during Christmas, right? The lady's like, my like, I know you're hungry, baby, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So Miss Deagle, she actually has 5 cats,
Yeah.
right? And before she gets launched out of her own house through her little, what is that thing called? Do you remember that?
Yeah, they have, because she can't go up and down the stairs. She
Yeah.
has like a chair that like gets her up top, and
Oh,
this is
yeah,
all
yeah.
about technology.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because it's a 2-story house, and for some reason when, and they like rewire her chair somehow.
Yeah.
And just kind of send her shooting up. But the sequence that they do to film that, it shows her like going up, and then it's a POV, and then going up, and it's a POV, and going up to the point where it's like, hold on, how many stairs are like this? Has to loop around 100 times for a 2-story house?
Yeah.
Absolutely no way. And then she just gets yeeted out the window, and they're like, and they're laughing the whole time.
They're having a
Yeah.
great
At stuff
time.
that's not
Having a
even
great
funny.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
fun.
It's pretty funny.
Well, no, because later they go to the movie theater and
Yeah.
they love the movie Snow White.
Right.
And then the dwarves are like, hi ho, and they're like, hi ho, hi ho. But the
They
crazier
want to go to
part
work.
is there's a scene where the young woman who's the love interest is at a bar filled with gremlins where she's serving them.
She's like, yeah. She's like,
lighting their
please don't bite me.
cigarettes.
Right.
And like, and they're wearing like scarves and sweaters and like
Which
cosplaying
you've done
as
before,
humans.
right?
What, served a bunch of gremlins?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bartended for a long time.
Yeah.
Men devolve really quickly. But I don't understand why she was in the bar. Did she work there too? Because she works at the bank.
Yeah, that was her side hustle. She worked at
Okay.
the bar. Well, I think it's funny because Judge Reinhold's character in it, he says he says, yeah, they don't pay these people anything, and then proceeds to like leave her like a shitty tip or something. Like there's a reference to him like acknowledging it and not giving
Yeah.
a shit. But before we talk about the bar scene though, I do want to say Miss Deagle, you know how she's obsessed with money, obviously. She's like, me and the bank have
Yeah.
the same thing in common, right? She has 5 cats. They're named Kopeck, Ruble, Peso, Drachma, and Dollar Bill. So
That's
all
just
her.
different forms of currency.
That's right.
Mm.
Yeah. So just to drive home how much of a Scrooge
Yeah.
she is.
Mm.
All right, so we're back in the bar.
I just if gremlins take over the bar, I'm probably gonna leave. I'm not gonna be lighting their cigarettes, and I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be pouring shots. What's
think-
she doing?
I think the implication is they're holding her there under threat of violence.
And she's just like,
I know, it's just strange.
Yeah.
oh no.
I like the kind of the visual of like this is what it feels like to work on Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Where
call.
it's just like you can't go home and then you just got to deal with the fucking pieces of shit that decide to go to a
Yeah.
bar on Christmas.
By the way, these are a super toned down version of the initial script. The initial script of Chris Columbus wrote this as more of a horror comedy at first, and then it slowly became more of like a family-friendly thing
Yeah.
with Steven Spielberg taking on the project, right? The original script, the dog gets killed, the mom's head gets cut off and thrown down the stairs. Like, there's real violence, and it's very much toned down to
Gun
match.
violence.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
That-
these gremlins love guns.
the guns
Oh,
would have been the
yeah.
least
Love
amount of
gun.
violence compared to everything else they were gonna do.
Yeah.
Oh.
And of course nobody believes him. He's like going to the police and he's like, look, there's gremlins taking over the town. And they're like, gremlins, you say? You're crazy. And then they see the cops pull up on the gremlins, like eating the old woman or whatever.
He's eating the Santa Claus.
Or
Oh,
they're
yeah.
attacking
And they
someone.
do nothing to help.
And they just sit in the car, and the guy goes, "I'd like to go back to the station now."
Yeah.
And they like slowly roll up the window as the guy is like, and they're like, "Well," and they don't do anything.
No.
And they just go back. They just go hide or something.
Yeah.
Is that's all? That's their only appearance?
The cop?
They
No,
appear a
before
couple
that
times.
they were like getting drunk while he's like, "Hey, there's about to be like an invasion of gremlins."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just getting shit faced on the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For every Die Hard movie, there's at least 3 more horror movies that are just depicting total police incompetence,
Yeah.
which I love.
Because it's accurate.
Yeah.
Okay, so after that is when we work our way over to the movie theater, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, because
Well, they stop at Dick Miller's house to attack him with the tractor.
Yeah. They drive a tractor through this man's the side of his house, and then you get a POV shot of him and his wife, like, "Oh no, here comes the tractor." So you're like, "Oh, they're dead." No, because they
No.
show up in the next movie. They
Yeah.
show up in the
How
next
did
movie.
they survive? Bro just took a snowplow to the dome
Yeah.
and just
Yeah,
walked
that makes
away
sense.
with that.
Like it kind of implies
wrong.
that like that gremlin was driving it towards them and was like, "Gotcha," and then like left.
Yeah. So when we get into the movie
He's just
theater,
that good with the snowplow.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Snowplow
Precision.
certified.
Snowplow certified, dude.
When we get into the movie theater, this is really wild. So there's a couple things about this we got to touch on. The John Hora, the guy who did the cinematography, he was having a really hard time, as was everybody else trying to make this movie. But basically, he was trying to get everything lit, but they couldn't light things the way they wanted to constantly because not everything on these creatures, they're made to shoot, for specific scenes. So not
Yeah.
everything's done completely. They're hodgepodging the entire thing. They're throwing this all
yeah.
together.
Yeah. And there are so many gremlins.
Right.
Yeah.
Creature effects.
Too many.
Chris Wallace. He
This
got,
movie is really dark, like lighting wise. It is a
Right.
really dark film.
right.
Because the gremlins are allergic to sun,
Oh yeah. So
Joe-
that probably was.
so they can't even light things
the way you
properly,
would-
appropriately if
yeah.
they want to.
Joe
Yeah.
Dante said if you let cinematographers try to light things the way they want them, they'll do it all day and you'll never shoot. He's like, you just have to. So there was like a joke on set. Everybody would be like, "Hurry up, Hora." Was that they would say it to John Hora? So which I like to imagine you doing is you would fist fight Joe Dante.
I would fist fight Joe Dante in a heartbeat.
I would do
It wouldn't
without
even
the
be about the
cinematographer.
lighting. It'd be
You're
about the
just ready.
birds.
I knew he was gonna say that. Why is it so silly? All right. Creature effects creator Chris Wallace. He had the hardest time though. He got a kidney stone while filming, and also broke his ankle, and also one of this. I think it was the movie theater night. No food left after the crew got through the meal. Which is heartbreaking when you have a kidney stone and a broken ankle.
Yeah. And
That
you're laughing about it.
it's pretty
Aw.
funny.
Like it's so heartbreaking that this guy didn't get to have dinner.
It was 80s.
You do a little coke, you get back in the game.
Yeah.
But Joe Dante felt bad and knew that he'd been working really hard and actually let him direct the movie theater scene stuff. And Joe Dante actually did some of the puppet work. Just they basically like swapped around, and he
That's
was like,
nice of them
Yeah,
to
which
share.
Yeah.
I kind of hate that.
I know you're tired and you've been doing a lot of labor. How about you
And
do
like-
How about you
some
do my
different?
job?
Yeah.
And
you
like,
wanna do
I don't
mine?
want to do this. I don't want to be here anymore.
you sit in the chair, I'll play.
You know that scene I've been dreading about directing? I'll let you do
It's like
it.
Tom Sawyer painting the fence, and the kids are like, "Oh, you have to paint a fence." He's like, "I actually get to, and you can do it too if you give
Oh,
me
yeah.
a nickel." And then, because I'm having so much fun.
That's a really good
That's a good
Yeah.
metaphor.
I hate painting.
On the movie theater at the beginning, you'll notice that there is a couple of fake movie titles on the marquee.
Oh, I know this one.
Okay, hit them.
The first one is, oh gosh, it's
A Boy's Life.
A Boy's Life, which
Yeah.
was the original title for
It was the working title
it was
for E.T.
For E.T.
Yeah.
And then the second one was like Look to the Skies.
Watch the Skies.
Watch the Skies, which was the working title for
Encounters
Close
of-
Encounters
Close
of
Encounters
the
of the, yeah. I was like not paranormal, Close Encounters of the
Mm-hmm. And there's also one of the Gremlins says "phone home" when
phone home, kaha!
yeah.
As he's cutting the telephone wires for
Yeah.
the town.
So lots of little nods.
I feel like we both watched the same YouTube video this morning.
Whoa.
No, I sat and wrote it all off a thing like an idiot. Could have just watched a video, huh?
Yeah, I watched that video this
Yeah.
morning because I was so tired when I watched Gremlins yesterday morning because I thought we
9
were
a.m.
filming the podcast.
Dude, I tried to watch it 3 times and fell asleep every time.
That's because you keep laying on the couch. You keep laying down to watch movies. You gotta stop
oh,
laying.
Should I
Yeah,
not
why
be
don't you just
comfortable?
stand up and watch
Yeah.
a movie, Ray? Just stand up and watch a movie like a man.
If that's the only way you can finish it.
Just start doing squats while I'm watching a movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be helpful.
Get that bubble butt.
I've gotten big.
So, all right.
Self-conscious about my body right now.
Oh, no.
Remember the movie, what's the patriotic one we covered for 4th of July? Uncle Sam.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
It's a bad movie.
it sounds like
It's a
it.
really bad movie.
Yeah, really, really dumb, but so much fun and so stupid.
Yeah.
As has been noted in several movies in the 80s and early 90s, not everybody was good at their jobs, and sometimes people would just get hired on to do something because they were cheaper. I don't know if that was the case with this person, but when they blew up the movie theater, Phoebe Cates asked the guy working pyro, "How big's the explosion going to be?" And he said, "We packed it pretty good." And she was like, "What does that mean?" And then they blew it up, and it's not nearly what it looks like in the actual movie. The explosion was way bigger, and it blew out a bunch of windows in the Universal offices.
Holy
So,
shit.
Actually got in a lot of trouble.
Hell yeah. dude.
Yeah. That's chill.
So
Could you imagine being working at your desk and then your windows explode because there's a bomb?
Okay, I just did. Now what?
Are you scared?
Yeah, that would be. I'll be like, oh my god, I
Yeah.
gotta clean this up, or who does that?
Oh, so you're worried about cleanup.
Well, yeah.
Well-
I mean, if you're an exec, then yeah, but you're probably just more like, who's gonna clean this?
That's
It
like,
wasn't for
thank
you,
God
right?
they weren't Gremlins.
Yeah, they would have been popping off if you know what I mean.
I do actually. They would have been more Gremlins.
Wait, so is that them coming from their back?
Yeah.
They're
I mean, wait,
they're
no.
like
No,
they're like
birthing.
They're giving birth.
oh yeah, I guess yeah, they're
If
giving
you-
birth.
backwards
Back.
from coming, right?
Yeah, yeah. Their back is giving birth.
God damn it. All right, so
Sorry, I was just trying to get the logistics down.
the
I-
movie theater explodes.
I want to talk about Gremlins 2 so badly.
We're gonna get there,
Ugh.
but not today. I'm so sorry. So the final showdown is at the department store where they track down Stripe.
Yeah, and
Um,
he's naughty.
He's a naughty little.
Oh yeah,
Naughty
he's
boy.
naughty
Doing
boy.
bad stuff. I'm trying to remember what happened now.
Well, he shoots him with a crossbow. He shoots him
yeah, he's got a crossbow.
with a pistol crossbow, which is fun.
Yeah, he has like a tiny saw at one point,
He has a chainsaw.
but
you
it's
know,
a
but plug-in.
gremlin-sized chainsaw.
Yeah, it's a plug-in
Oh,
chainsaw.
I
That's
love that
plugged
part.
in.
Yeah,
And it's like, who's making these little tiny chainsaws?
Yeah.
there are
Let's do
chainsaws
that.
that size.
Are there for
Yeah.
kids?
Yeah, I mean they're not for kids, but there are chainsaws that size. You buy them on like Amazon.
What do you?
You're cutting like, because like a chainsaw is made to cut trees down, but a smaller
Yeah.
chainsaw like that is made
It's
to
for
cut like
limbs
thick
and branches.
branches.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
limbs, like
yeah,
human limbs?
Because it's dangerous. Yep. Yes.
Yes.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, most
And it's good
most
for that?
accessible chainsaws are probably like that big.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
should look that up.
Yeah. Tree chainsaws are the ones that you see in the chainsaw fight in Mandy. The really big chainsaws.
Yeah, those are the chainsaws that they're like
That
lumberjacks are taking
Yeah.
trees down.
Scare actors
Yeah.
have without
most,
the chains
yeah,
on it,
most chainsaws you're seeing are like, especially like the ones that like are on like long poles that they like, cutting like taller branches down. So most chainsaws you'll see are like actually like that big when you're doing like yard work.
Yeah.
We
so
can't stop talking about landscaping.
I know, it keeps coming
I just,
back
I
up.
don't. It's naturally
it's
too.
really landscaping. Who
Yeah.
knew that Gremlins would bring out the landscaping in us?
We should start a company.
Should we
Yeah.
start a landscaping company?
I've already.
We're like, instead
Called
of starting a
Gremlin.
band, we're that friend group that's
Yeah.
like, man, we got to start a landscaping company.
Talking about it. You know we do well too.
You guys
Yeah,
better.
we're not even on coke, dude. What?
All my landscaper friends are, so
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Oh no.
shout out to you guys. You know you are.
Well, we start a landscaping company. We're gonna have to get coke.
Yeah. Let's
Not
name
good
our
and
landscaping
sober.
company Gremlins 2.
Oh man,
It's a reference.
I just want to get sued by Warner Brothers one time.
Speaking of Warner Brothers, this was the first movie in almost a decade.
Are you
that
serious?
used shut.
They didn't make any movies since from 1974 to 1984, and then they made Gremlins.
That's
What
what I'm
the
saying.
crazy? That's crazy, Zach.
What the fuck?
What happened between 74 and 84 that they didn't make any movies?
Was that like? Was it like a SAG
Oh my
strike? What was going
God.
on?
They're on hiatus.
Oh my god.
man, that gotta suck for all those people trying to work in Hollywood.
Ah man.
It was the 80s.
It was the 80s. Well, they were just excited to be back.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why they
yeah,
did all
yeah.
that thing.
They opened on Gremlins too.
You want to do this?
I'll do it.
Yeah, you're gonna.
No,
we're
let me.
gonna
Let
decide
me.
for this?
Where were we at?
Okay, so they're at a department store showdown.
Yeah.
Department store.
The
showdown.
Warner Brothers logo, the shield. This is the first movie in almost a decade to use the shield in the intro that we all are so familiar with now, and that they usually work into the beginning of movies, like how
Yeah.
the Matrix turns green.
What was cool about Gremlins 2 is when they have that, they did the Looney Tune thing, and for the beginning of Gremlins 2, the Looney Tunes, like Daffy Duck has like a 3-minute intro.
I have
to
not
that movie.
seen that.
And then later, because they're getting so meta with Gremlins 2, one of the Gremlins has the Warner Brothers logo like tattooed on his body.
Yeah.
That's so
Nice.
cool. That is cool, actually.
That is pretty cool.
I wanna
Okay,
watch that
so
And then Gremlins 3, it's gonna be a Netflix logo.
Aw.
we don't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, I guess. Not really.
All right, so it's apparent that Stripe is trying to make his way to the fountain in
Yeah.
the garden section.
So he can make more babies.
That's right.
Because all
And
of
it's
his
the fountain
all of
of
his
youth.
brethren just kept
In a
getting
way.
exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
How-
Gizmo's there.
Dude,
Doing
Gizmo comes
something.
in, fucking clutch at the end.
Yeah.
Hauling ass in his Barbie car. Hits
Yeah.
the shovel ramp, flies through the air, rocks his shit, dude. Right?
Yeah.
Stripe is just trying to get a gun. I think there's a scene where like Stripe like sees the fountain and then
Yeah.
he's like water, and then it pans over and there's a gun. He's like gun,
Yeah.
and it's my favorite part of the movie.
And he shoots
Yeah.
at Gizmo in the Barbie car. It's scary,
Yeah.
you know? Gizmo's in danger.
oh, I'm so sorry.
He's such a sweet boy.
Is he? He has a lot of really evil offspring, and he
Yeah.
doesn't seem to take any responsibility
No.
for that.
That's
He
true.
should not be judged.
He
for
is their
the si-
dad.
He should
Yeah.
not be judged for the sins of his.
But that's my other question. so do
Counting
these have to be
Gremlin on Gremlin
bred
violence or
specifically
not counting Gremlin on Gremlin violence?
in Gremlins 2, there's a scene where one of them is getting interviewed on television. He's a smart one because he got into secret potions that made him smart, and he talks with like an accent, and he's talking about the species. And there's a one with a propeller cap, and he just pulled out a gun and shoots the other gremlin point blank in the face. And it didn't have anything to do
No.
with what was going on.
It's called having a good time, Kara.
Gosh, Gremlins 2, because the whole time I was like, I want to see the sexy gremlin. She's not even in that movie.
Yeah.
No.
Well, the Joe Dante universe is connected because Lou Landers, the news reporter from The Howling,
Oh yeah, we talked about this during the Howling episode.
that's right,
Yeah.
is actually the same news reporter as in The Gremlins.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
So this universe has werewolves
Oh, wow.
and gremlins.
That's right.
So it's a continuation. It's canon.
That's canon.
Okay,
That's
good to know.
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's scary, actually. It really is.
So, at the end of the movie, we are the bad guy has been killed once Stripe is melted in the fountain, which is pretty gnarly for a kids movie.
Yeah.
Very 80s.
Because he's
Yeah,
trying to
sick,
like
dude.
spawn, but then
Yeah.
they pull the windows up and he's melting.
Yeah.
And Gizmo's like, Gizmo,
And that,
my way.
yeah. And that last little like skeleton diving out of the fountain,
Yeah,
trying to
which
kill
is
him,
such
pretty
so
gnarly.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, but then it's like it's a weird scene because he is in the water, so it's technically reproducing while it's like he's dying.
Yeah, and it's bubbling, and you see the spots bubble on his back.
Yeah,
Right?
yes, but nothing ever comes out. Is that
Because he's
Because the sunlight
sun,
and
yeah.
the water at the same
Yeah.
time. It's
Right.
They're
Which
just
just-
dying.
they're just
they're
dying
dying
after
too
being
fast to actually
Yeah.
Yeah.
become to be.
so? It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a mass abortion scene.
Yeah.
And that's why Chick-fil-A protested that movie.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You know, Chick-fil-A in 1984 was like, don't watch Gremlins because this is technically abortion.
Yeah,
This is-
Truett
yeah.
Cathy was
Just keep
sitting in his
eating
house
chicken.
going, look at these
Yeah.
fucking. I fucking hate gay people.
Oh.
Whatever, dude.
Life actually starts when the water touches the gremlin.
Ah.
All right, and the family is safe at home at the end.
Well, except
And-
for from dad's inventions.
Yeah.
That family will never know peace.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, he's too busy making coffee machines that already exist that don't
Yeah.
work.
And then taking them to invention fests and being
Yeah.
like, oh no, I can't tell my family about this.
Fun fact about the expo, there's a time machine behind him.
Yeah.
And then when he cuts back
It's
from,
gone. It's like exploded.
Yeah, when he cuts back from it cuts to his wife on the other end of the phone. When he cuts back, the time machine's not there anymore. So
Yeah.
theoretically there was time travel at the expo.
And werewolves with guns.
And werewolves
somewhere.
with
Guns.
Yep,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
somewhere.
Using-
I don't know if that's an invention, but it exists.
And no
which is
Josh
cool.
Groban. Huh.
Yeah.
It really makes you wonder.
I think he would have been.
Who was in that time machine?
All right, last fun facts, and then we'll wrap up. So, this movie was released June 8th, which is the same day as Ghostbusters. They went up against some of the highest-rated movies of the 80s, and
That's
it was
wild.
Yep, it's pretty crazy. It was still the fourth highest-grossing film of 1984, though.
What was the other three besides Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters, and I didn't write down the other two.
Oh, good.
Ghostbusters.
Pretty good list, right?
I could look it up. Continue.
I mean, that's who I'm going to call.
If you
Gremlins.
have Gremlins, you're
Yeah.
gonna call the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're more equipped to deal with it than a high school science teacher.
That's true.
That's a great
That's
point.
true.
Yeah.
That's a really good
fuck
point.
you.
But
They
They
are
don't
like
exist.
physicists. Like
but they're not in this universe, I don't think. technically.
no.
No.
Which is sad.
I actually do think they would
Yeah.
be well equipped to handle like Gremlins.
Yeah, they would
Oh,
like
yeah.
they would have more information.
Yeah.
Well, they are physical and not ghosts, so it's actually,
Yeah.
but they do have traps and stuff.
I
Yeah,
had
go
one
ahead.
more question,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was something that I saw someone pose online.
Mm-hmm.
With the midnight thing, do they follow daylight savings time?
Oh.
Like,
I
who?
think it's regional.
Like which?
so
Okay,
it would
and the
adjust.
their bodies, their biologically, they know
Mhm.
which time zone they're in, and they
Right.
know when daylight savings time is, even when we're like voting to change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would.
So
pay
this is
attention to
this
that.
like
Okay.
this was a fucking wild year because it's Ghostbusters at $30 million. I'm also seeing the budget, so I'm not gonna play the game. But Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, The Karate Kid, Police Academy,
Dude.
Footloose, Beverly Hills Cop. This was just like a fucking crazy year.
Yeah, dude.
Purple Rain,
Yeah, 84 was like probably one of the.
like Revenge of the Nerds,
Yeah.
Red
Oh, wow.
Dawn. Like
Oh.
it's like fucking
Yeah.
wild year.
Yeah, it's like iconic.
Well, it was the
movies.
first year that
Yeah,
they
they
made
were-
movies again.
Yeah, what-
we got you so
They
good.
were so excited.
They got you
They're so
like,
excited.
Instead of making movies from 1974 to 1984, they just thought of all the good
Yeah,
ones and they made them in one
They're
year.
like, when we come back, we'll be so ready.
Don't call it a comeback.
Oh, Hollywood's back, baby.
Oh, we're
Hollywood's
back,
back, baby.
and I'm back in the game.
We're back again.
Yeah, they stopped doing movies because they were like, let's just fucking build up our like fucking and
Yeah.
just drop them all at once.
They
dude.
took a decade to rebuild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is awesome, man. I love movies, man. We're never
and that's
gonna
what they're
die.
currently doing now.
Yeah. Oh, right now they're building them. They're
Sure.
only doing sequels.
We hope.
They're all.
It kind of seems like they're just remaking everything that we already made.
Mm.
I have some
If
stories
by
to
rebuilding you mean
Hollywood's
moving to
dying.
Vancouver, then yes. they're- okay.
tell. It's because someone built that old TV studio in that field of corn.
Yes.
If you
Was it a
build it,
bad
they will
decision
go.
for us to move to Los Angeles at the time we moved to Los Angeles?
100%. So let's
Okay.
keep going. So
I've been
no-
here for 19 years. I'm so tired.
All right, so no dialogue was originally written in the script for any of the Gremlin or Mogwai characters. So the actors often would just slightly imitate other dialogue that was around theirs or just make fucking noises.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff they're like, they're just repeating
They're
words.
minions.
Yeah.
But they did actually have Howie Mandel re-record things in other languages for international
Oh, of
releases.
course.
Which he thought was funny because he's like, I didn't know I was speaking English in the first place. So that's fun. Joe Dante said about the dog, his name is Mushroom the dog.
Yeah, that's the dog's name.
yeah.
I saw that in the credits because
Yep.
I watched the movie. Did you watch the movie, Sean?
Next question.
If I ever meet Howie Mandel, I'm calling him Gizmo.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I love
off
that.
rip.
Yeah, he probably made some decent money off
He's
that.
very active on social media.
Yeah, he
Make
is.
sure you guys join our Patreon. We'll tell you where we live.
Yeah.
Call Howie Mandel. You tell him that we miss him.
Joe
Yeah.
Dante said that the Mushroom the dog was a joy to work with and was a priceless talent.
I'll be honest, while I was watching, I was like, that's a hell of a dog actor.
Yeah.
Because the number one thing that, like, at least actors say is, like, never work with an animal. because it's so hard and it doesn't matter. Like when you're doing your coverage, if the dog's not doing the right thing, it doesn't matter how good you are. They will always go with the take that serves the animal the best. And it's really easy to like look very bad. This dog was so good.
Yeah.
That dog was really good.
I like, because like even when Gizmo popped out of the box and he's like looking at like the dog was one of the best animal actors that I've seen, and that's a real thought I had while watching that movie.
Yeah.
And the dog was so expressive,
yeah,
like that was wild. I was like, great trainers or great dog. Like
They said that he was so perfect that they would just film him like even when this other stuff wasn't going on because he was the perfect usage of cutaways because he always had perfect reactions to stuff. So it's like he basically like saved the movie in times where they needed like shots to fill in and stuff.
My
Just
dog would
by-
be a really good dog actor too if she wasn't so afraid of anything. But she has human eyes and she's very expressive.
She'd be great if she wasn't terrified constantly. Yeah.
Well, because she's not. But she would be terrified on a movie set. But when I do sketch comedy, we cut to my dog all the time for sketches, and she's always doing something like what, and it's brilliant. My dog is also brilliant, and we're available for hire. Please give me a job.
My dog has my dog back home has human eyes, but he
Where'd he get those?
Just
Where'd he get those? He got a human eye.
one day we
worried
woke
about
up and
that?
he had him, and
And we
didn't
can't
ask
take him
questions.
away from him.
Yeah, what are you gonna try to take him away? He's got huge teeth.
Yeah, he's a vampire, I think.
All right, so Zach Gilligan.
You guys ever read Bunnicula?
No.
Zach Gilligan.
Like a bunny
who
that's a vampire. Zach Gilligan.
Zach
played
Tell us about Zach
Billy,
Gilligan.
Who played Billy.
Who'd he play?
He had already auditioned for several roles with Phoebe Cates because sometimes you audition with another actor or they'll bring you in to
Chemistry
read with
read or a
somebody.
screen test.
That's right. He actually got to do his audition with her where he, at one point, they were already comfortable with each other, so he put his head on her shoulder during the audition, like while they were reading. And
Bro was down bad, dog.
And Steven Spielberg said he's already in love with her. This is perfect, and just immediately, he said it was the easiest audition he's ever had in his entire career. Just on the spot, got the role. Which is wild.
Didn't he feel the same way about the kid from E.T.?
Yeah,
I've seen that audition tape, and it's incredible.
Yeah, just like pure reactive.
Yeah.
Like no, not the character there.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So in order to book a job, I have to make someone fall in love with me.
That's right. Phoebe Cates.
So I give you permission.
It's my career, babe.
I
Let me.
understand.
I have to go flirt with women.
Phoebe Cates said, hopefully the two of them didn't have a real life romance or anything, or like Zach Gilligan didn't have feelings, because Phoebe Cates said it was a lot like kissing your cousin.
Fucking friend zone so hard. Dog.
There's like you can see interviews for like the Harry Potter kids where Daniel Radcliffe and
Hermione,
Emma Watson had to kiss for one of the final movies. And she was like, "Oh, I was like kissing my brother," and he was like, "It was really swell," or something like that. And it was like,
really
"Oh."
swell. He blames it on being nervous because Spielberg being on set so much, why he was so uncomfortable during kissing scenes. But it's probably just because he's a sweet boy, you know.
Yeah. I'd be nervous around Steven Spielberg, too, just because for years I was calling him Steven Spielberg and no one corrected me. So I would just feel like maybe I just
He
wish
knew about.
he would.
He
He knows
that.
about it.
And he's judging you.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, maybe.
So I watched your podcast. Spielberg, what are you doing here?
Zach and Phoebe made shirts that said "Hurry Hora" for the rap party.
That's cute.
Yeah, because it was said so much. Let's see what else. Okay, yeah. Last couple of things. Joe
You said that a
Dante.
while ago.
Thank you. Joe Dante was down to his last dollar working on this film because when he was working on The Howling, the studio that was producing it went under and never paid him for his fucking work. So he was literally like trying to figure out what he was going to do to survive. And then he got a script from Spielberg on his doorstep and thought it must have came to the wrong address because he didn't know why it would possibly be there. Originally, Tim Burton
They
was...
just left it on his doorstep?
Yeah, it's metaphorical.
It's the 80s.
Well, why would you say
It's the
that?
80s.
They had metaphors back then.
They had doorsteps?
No, barely, I guess.
Ugh, that's so embarrassing.
What,
You could afford a house because it's the 80s.
90s and
Oh
today.
yeah, yeah. If you couldn't afford a house in the '80s, as a white man, yeah, you were.
Having a rough
You were
time.
really fucking dropping the ball, dude.
Hate this. Tim Burton was considered to direct this from his shorts that he had at the time because he had not put out a feature yet. But luckily, that didn't happen because, ugh.
Well, then we would have had Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah, Johnny Depp as like.
It would
the
have been
lead of
Johnny
the
Depp and Helena
Gremlins.
Bonham Carter, and it would have been a much different movie.
Oh yeah, it would have been way darker and like way weirder.
Yeah.
Ooh, dude, I kind of would love to see like a Tim Burton style Gremlins.
Yeah.
That just sounds pretty fucking interesting.
I want to see it in claymation.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
WB execs wanted to get rid of all the mention of the sad holiday stuff, as we discussed earlier.
Oh my God.
The
I mean,
dad dying.
she has such a monologue.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. It was Christmas when I was 9 or 10. My father was coming home from work, but he never showed, and we called and waited, and then eventually we smelled something burning. It turns out my dad did come home on Christmas Eve. He had put on a Santa suit and climbed onto the roof, and he was going to sneak down the Christmas tree and surprise us all. But instead, he snapped his neck, and he died instantly.
How are you not hiring this person? Great job.
But they
Good
recreate that monologue in Gremlins too, where
Yeah.
she's like, "Well, President's Day was a rough holiday for me. I was 7 or 8," and they do it again as a bit, and it's the
Yeah.
funniest thing.
That's great.
Oh,
What are we doing, Gremlins 2?
Well, and part of the reasons why Gremlins.
What was it a Christmas movie?
Right. Is this for Christmas?
This
Okay.
is for Christmas.
Yeah,
When's your birthday?
March.
Maybe for your birthday we'll do Gremlins 2, okay?
Okay.
Part of the reasons why Gremlins 2 exists, we'll end the last thing on this before we close out. This is a quote from Joe Dante. I have no idea why this movie did so well.
Well, it's also when you have that many issues on set,
Yeah.
I would be like,
Yeah.
"Fuck this!" Like
Yeah.
it's not even like
I'm
who
so tired.
cares?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
Yeah.
And you can't
Especially
see
like when you're
outside.
looking at the lineup of what's coming out when that movie's coming out, where
Karate
you're like,
Kid and
there's no fucking way this movie's gonna do
Yeah.
well. It's fucking Ghostbusters.
And to come in number
Yeah.
4 with all
Yeah.
those movies is pretty wild.
Yeah, fucking Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking Eddie Murphy was killing it at that time, dude.
yeah.
All right, so we're going to wrap up with our usual, the way we always end. We're going to do budget and box office. Kara, as
Oh,
our
gosh.
Christmas guest, we're going to start with you. How much do you think it cost to make this movie?
I mean, so much. If we're talking, it's like $60,000 to $90,000 per puppet.
Yeah, it is expensive.
And I
Fucking
also have no
expensive.
concept for how much movies cost to make.
Sure.
$300 million. Is that too much?
That's so much.
It feels like a lot.
That's
$20
like
million.
Marvel movies aren't
20
even
million
300.
feels
I don't know how much it costs to make a movie.
Big budget Marvel movies are going to be like from 300 million to like 500 million, depending on the movie.
how much do you think it made, Kara?
$200 million.
Okay.
That's actually not that bad.
Okay. And Sean?
Let's go 33 million.
Okay. And what do you think it made?
Are you trying to Price is Right me?
Yeah,
Oh my
110 million.
Ooh, okay. And Ray?
I already saw the
Okay, you want to
box office.
skip out on
Fucking
that?
cheater.
Yeah, skip.
I can do the budget. I'll say the budget was, because I didn't see the budget, so
Okay.
I'd say the budget was 18 million.
All
I
right.
already know the box office stuff.
How much was the box office?
It was 148 million.
165. 148
Ooh.
was domestic.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Mm.
$165 million. So Caro
Wow.
takes it home for that. But the budget for the film was only $11 million.
Wow.
I was gonna say
I
She
was
won
way
both.
over when I
Saw
said
11.
300.
Yeah. I saw 11 million, and I was just like, I don't know if that's opening weekend or the budget.
I'm going to give that one to Kara just
She
in
won
case. Cause
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me I win everything. I won a lava lamp.
You want a lava
recently.
lamp?
Yeah, I did a gingerbread making
nice.
competition.
Yeah.
And I won a lava lamp, and now I get to look at it
Congratulations.
in my house.
That's great.
You know it takes 2 hours for a lava lamp to heat up?
Really?
Kind of too.
Yeah, you just have to wait two to
guys
Well, you
3
just
hours.
got to
started-
preheat the oven.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to preheat my lava lamp, but you can come over before if you want to.
Was that your lava lamp impression?
Great job, Sean.
Great.
You nailed
Okay, so now we're gonna do.
Damn, you'd be pissed. Like if someone had like a bunch of lava lamps and you came in and just unplugged them all.
Oh yeah,
Then you gotta
My
s-
lava
that's some
lamp
gremlin
shop.
behavior right there.
Yeah, then they got to spend 2 more hours reheating their lava lamps.
You gotta break it open and get wet.
Not
Okay.
after midnight.
So we're gonna do the Rotten Tomato scores. What do you think the critics and the audience thought of this movie?
Critics gave it 4 tomatoes.
Nope.
What? I don't. What is?
Percentages.
What percentage?
93%.
Okay, for critics.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Well,
for
no,
the
87 and 93.
87 and 93. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sean.
79 and 94.
Okay, and Ray.
I think audience love this movie, so I'm gonna say 93 audience,
Okay.
and then critics are just sucking its dick with 86.
94 was audience, by the way, for me.
Got it. Well, kids, oh my goodness. The critic score on the dot with 86%. Ray
Oh.
gets that
Hey,
point.
hell
Back on
yeah,
the board, baby. And with 250K reviews, 78%.
Oh,
Oh,
the
wow.
opposite. It was
You really messed up.
really.
I'm surprised
that one
audience
really fucked up.
like this less than critics.
Yeah.
Because, like, this is, like, a movie that I feel like every 80s baby, like, anytime I was just like, oh, I never seen Gremlins. They're like, you never fucking seen Gremlins? It's like, I'm sorry that, like, it touched on a weird note in your childhood.
Yeah, but I think it makes sense to me just from like the critic standpoint of like how much went into the backstory of like what the Gremlins were and like the like manufacturing boom that China had at that time and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It makes
Yeah.
I feel like it makes more sense that critics are like, oh, this was actually like
Well thought out.
well thought out and like kind of indicative of that time period.
Right, right.
Good point.
It's a good point.
Mm.
It is
Oh.
a good point.
Um,
It is a good point.
We want to thank our sponsors. Would you guys mind mentioning Maxwell Farms real quick?
Yeah, Maxwell Farms.
You ever been to Maxwell Farms?
You
There's
ever
just a
been?
guy named Maxwell and he will fight you.
He will.
Farm.
He will fight you.
He'll also let you
Yeah.
stay with him during the fires. So
He did
shout
let
out
us
to him.
stay with him during the fires, and we're slowly paying that off with his sponsorship.
Eh.
Is that real?
Yeah, he did let us.
You went to the farm?
We went to
Yeah.
the
You know
farm.
Maxwell Farms?
We know
Yeah,
Maxwell
he's great.
Farms. He's
If
great.
you can find his stuff linked as well as
Yeah.
Valley of Oh Lollipops. We're gonna give one right now. It's my favorite. We're gonna give one to our friend Karen. She's gonna do a little read about what you get when you buy these lollipops.
Woo!
All right, this is a Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man, burnt in parentheses, burnt marshmallow. The movie Ghostbusters, 1984. The inspiration: ghosts chasing chaos, burnt sugar skies, and a sweet giant you don't want to hug. The flavor: golden caramelized marshmallow with burnt sugar and rich toasty flavors. ValleyofO.com. Oh, sweets.
Nailed it, dude.
Nice.
Great job.
I
It is
stumbled
funny that we
once.
picked that one, considering Ghostbusters,
Ghostbusters
like
beat it.
fucking
I
beat
know.
it by like a lot.
And I get to keep this?
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
We have a lot more.
I like marshmallow flavored things.
You can check out them on. They're linked in our description of this video, as well as on our Spotify and everything, as well as Maxwell Farm stuff. You can join their Patreon, and you get free lollipops every month, as well as a bunch of other cool shit. It's awesome.
And plus, if you join the Patreon, we will tell you exactly where we live.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come to our house.
Right here.
It's actually once you become official co-host, we put your address on the Patreon.
Yeah.
So that our Patreons could come and
But
visit.
you have to move here because
Yeah.
you have to live with us.
If you want to
Yeah.
join our Patreon, you're welcome to come stay at our house for free.
Yeah, we're putting Sean's address on Patreon.
Do it,
Yeah.
do it. Please do it.
Yeah. So that Sean has someone to walk Turner when he's not home.
Yes, idiots. You fucking fell for it.
Producer Turner. Yeah.
My dog.
Producer Turner.
My dog.
Yeah.
Miss him. Okay, go ahead and try and hit that camera right there. Not on the lens. It's whoa, man, that was so fast. It's Ben's, and he has to give it back to Black Magic at some point.
Remember
You
when
go and
I
try
hit
that
it
one?
and
Yeah,
it was
you nailed it.
perfect? What
Yeah,
am I
do
doing?
This one right here.
Oh,
All right.
What do I
Give a
throw?
nice hook shot right at the camera.
Hit it.
there. Ooh,
Close.
almost.
I feel
That probably looked
stupid.
good on camera though, because it crossed like perfectly.
Merry Christmas, guys. We love you. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Oh, I was aiming for the phone.
That's
No.
fine. Bye.
Bye.
swallow this.